Greetings and welcome everyone to Dusty Revenge. Dusty Revenge is a side-scroller beat-em-up game that recently released on Desura, and I figured I'd give it a look. Now, Dusty is on a quest to get his revenge because some bad dudes killed his daughter, so it's basically Max Payne, but with a bunny rabbit. And you know what? I am perfectly okay with that. Like, if someone was to describe this game as Max Payne but with a bunny rabbit, it's like, yes. I didn't realize I wanted this as much as I want this and how much I like this. It is just brilliant. Now, there is no slow motion bullet diving cam, so that's a shame. But hey, that's for Max Payne. This is Dusty. Now, Dusty doesn't use guns. Well, he uses guns, but he doesn't use them primarily. He mostly just uses his fists. And now, allow me to show you how it works. And now, let's just walk up to these bad guys and show them what for. So now they're pretty tough, and now this is on the highest difficulty setting, by the way. So yeah, this is going to be pretty tough. Okay, so you've basically got two attack types. You've got your light attack and you've got your heavy attack. Your light attack is more rapid but slower, and your heavy attack your light attack is faster but does less damage, and your heavy attack is slower but does more damage. So it's a bit of a trade-off, and putting these two together can create new combos like heavy, and then light should create a new combo. Yeah, there we go. And then just repeatedly spamming light, for example, that creates a new combo as well. And there's just a lot of interesting combos. This game has a level up mechanic, which is actually pretty interesting. Unlike, say, Dust and Elysian Tale, where leveling up would actually increase your character's skills, like it would give you a skill set and you would, like, say, get more damage for your attacks and all that. This actually decides to just give you more combos, which is something that I really do quite like. It doesn't force you to grind to try and beat a level. It just says, hey, you killed a lot of dudes, here's more ways for you to kill a lot of dudes, rather than what Dust and Elysian Tale did, which is that it just allowed you to kill a lot more dudes easier, rather than in more fancy ways, which is what this game does. So now, one of the main selling points of this game is the sort of partner system here, where you can press any of the number keys on a keyboard, say, press 2 or 3 on the keyboard, and you'll get a partner to help you out. So now, we have two partners. You just saw there that I had a sniper, and this is the other one, a big bear with a fucking missile, which is just, oh my god, that is amazing. So I'm fine with having a bear with a missile, and they are actually pretty useful. They work a lot smoother than you would expect. Basically, if you look on the top left of the HUD, you can see these 3 green bars, and the third one is currently filling, and each bar represents one use of your partner. So if we were to use one of these partners, that would take up 1 bar. And so let's just use this guy again, and so you can see there, we've gotten rid of another one of our bars, and now it's slowly recharging. So that's how they've balanced them, which is a very interesting way, and it works fine enough. So now, the partner system is really good, because the main problem I saw with this game would be that, oh, that's going to be like really clunky to use, but no, in fact, it's very simple and very easy. So you just point and shoot when you're the sniper, you just aim when you're the rocket launcher guy, and it works really well. And the difficulty of the game it's quite difficult, so that actually reinforces the idea that you need to use these partners in order to survive, and that's really useful, because in the story, they're always talking about these sorts of guys, how they wouldn't be able to make it, like, without each other, and that's really useful. Like, there are multiple times in the story where they would just be dead without their other friends, and you can feel that, like, sort of camaraderie in the gameplay, so it's nice to have that sort of, constant affirmation of, like, you guys are friends, you guys help each other out, you guys are useful, you're not just being dead weight to the team, and that's really cool. So now, Dusty also, in addition to having a light attack and a heavy attack, he can also do the following. He can use a shotgun, he can use dual pistols, which are rubbish, he can jump, he can double jump, and he can glide by tying his ears up in a split second, which is, like, amazing. Man, you shouldn't be getting your revenge for someone killing your daughter. You should be entering, like, a contest for not tying. That sounds amazing. Okay, but, like, look at that. And, okay, so now, our two friends have just said they need a break, and that they'll see us later. So, at certain times in the game, they will go away leaving you to just be by yourself. Most of the time it's in platforming segments or something like that, so it's not too big of a deal. As far as I know, in all combat sections they will be there with you. So now let's just be careful here. Gotta be careful with this platforming section. Oh no 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 no! Ooh, made it. Okay, and yep, here we are. So, oh wait, hold on. Let me just get off this. No, let me get off of it. There we go. No, 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 don't run back to it. He's running back to it. No. Oh, that's a shame. Well, in case you just spotted it, there is a sort of checkpoint system where you go past the checkpoint, and then oh, nearly died there. So yeah, there is a checkpoint system where you pass these sort of camera things, and then you can, that's where your checkpoint is placed, which is pretty useful. There we go. Let's blow that guy up, and then let's use the sniper rifle, which is not too bad at all. Alright, so now, so they do also encourage you to use your friends when you're beating bad dudes up. Wow, I'm just getting wrecked. This is why it's a bad idea for me to do a video when I'm playing on hard mode. Oh, shit. No, no, no. Jesus Christ, he's wrecking me. Okay, yeah. So they do encourage you to use your friends. Oh, wow, I am dead. Oh, at least I can show you the checkpoint now. There we go. That's a plus side to this. So you see here, there's this nice little like camera system sort of thing where if you pass it, you will create a checkpoint there, which is it's fine. It works very nice. The checkpoints are pretty common in the game, but not too common that it becomes ridiculously easy. I do like how they are scattered around. I do have a problem with how they're sort of placed before a platforming segment and not before, say, a fighting segment. So, like, here you just saw that we had to fight through all those, or not fight through all those guys, but we had to platform through all those little obstacles there, and we had to do that before we got the new checkpoint, which I am not a fan of. I assume that's just so that they can allow us for our little partner system to recharge, but yeah, still not a fan. Alright, so now let's kill this guy real quick. So now you see there that he's got a nice little, he's got a symbol above him, which means that if I kill him with a friend, I will get more points than I otherwise would. So that's more of a way for them to like emphasize that you should use your friends, because if you do, you'll get more points. You'll get like more health, you'll get more points to use your friends. So it's overall a very nice little way that they've done that. These chests, you just hold C and then you can open them up, all God of War sort of style. They're not too bad. They're just there to give you more health, XP, or something along those lines. Now, here's a problem I have with this game. The game says in the options menu there is a W key that you use for up, player up, W. So now let me press W for you. Did you notice the difference? I'm going up on the platform, but that's not because of W. That's because of the platform. I'm pressing W, nothing's happening. You can't look up with the W key, which is, it's weird. Like, I was expecting for him to, like, tilt his head up and look up and see, like, oh, that's up there. Which would be useful, because sometimes when you're riding on those platforms, spikes will be there, which can be pretty dangerous if you see them at the last second, which is, sadly, a pretty common occurrence, or at least for me. Oh, there we go. So you can't look up, you can't hold up and look up, and you can't hold down and look down. Actually, no, what? Holding down makes it go down. What the hell? Then why can't I do it up? Come on, I had it binded to up, I had it binded to W, so I don't see why they're not allowing me to do that. That's weird. Alright, let me just snipe these guys, I suppose. Oh, that guy's still alive. Oh! Let's just blow them up. Oh, too easy. Oh, what a joke. Alright, so yeah, we are nearing the end of this level, I believe. Actually, we're probably not. We can't access the area, you're on your own. Okay. Now, there are some slowdown things in this game that they use to make it look more like a cinematic sort of game, I suppose, or maybe it's just for the hell of it. And that's okay, but as far as I know, there are no options to turn it off in the options menu, which bugs me just a little bit. So I would like the option to turn off the slowdown when you finish killing the enemies, and it does like this slow motion sort of, whoa, ain't that cool sort of thing. I also like how they're like, we can't go here, and then like a second later they're back. That's cute. Okay, now let's use the explosion. Yeah, there we go. Alright, yeah, but yeah, this game overall is very good. The main problem I do have with it though is that the combos aren't exactly all that useful. Now, like as I said earlier on, when you level up, you get new combos, but they're sort of the problem of there's one dominant strategy, and that's just spamming left click and occasionally using your shotgun. And that just forces me to just use that repeatedly because it's the most effective. And so all the other combos pretty much just go to waste, which is a shame because a lot of them are pretty fancy, but they're not needed at all. Wow, I died there. Damn it. So that is the main problem, as one of the main problems that I have with the game. Like, I am on hard. This is the hardest difficulty setting, so I should be forced to use, like, all the combos at my disposal to actually try and beat the game, you know? But no. It's just like, you can do whatever you want, man. It's cool. And so, I don't like that too much. Because it's like, why even have the combos there if I'm not just going, if I can just spam left click and do it that way instead. Like, that's the biggest problem I have with this game. But aside from that, it's really cool. The art style is very nice. It's a lot like the Shank games, if Shank was a bunny rabbit and not a human. So it's sort of like that. But so it's cool. I'm fine with it. It looks great. There is a little problem with tone not suiting the graphics. Like I said, it's a Max Payne sort of story, and then you have this like bunny rabbit that glides by tying his ears together, and then it's like got his dead child in his arm, and it's like, really, am I supposed to be taking this seriously or not? It's a bit difficult. It's a bit difficult to take it seriously. But yeah, that's one of the main problems that this game has. But aside from that, it's pretty cool. The other problems that this game has is mostly technical. The loading times for this game to start up is ridiculous. It takes forever. I'm going to say it takes a minute for it just to launch. And then, when you launch the game, there's another loading screen on that, and then you have unskippable intros. So it is really quite annoying when you're trying to launch the game, and it takes a minute. But, you know what, just to be fair, I'm going to say that I'm overestimating it and say, like, it takes 30 seconds to launch. And that's still a long time. And the main problem I have with that is that sometimes the game will just crash during launch, which will really mess you up, because you'll be like, oh, it's going to take 30 seconds to launch, I'll just go make a sandwich or something like that. And then when you come back, it's like, oh, Dusty Revenge has quit working, sorry mate, and it's like, oh, well thank you. But that's really annoying. So if there was like maybe some patch that would fix this, like some of those technical issues, like this game would become so much better. But as of right now, it does have those technical problems, which is a big shame, because I really want to play this game, but every time I go to like take a break, I have to wait like a decade for it to actually start. That is hyperbole, by the way. I don't actually have to wait a decade. Wow, I keep failing this section. I've actually beaten this section before, so I don't know why I'm having such trouble with it now. Like, you guys don't believe me that I've beaten it, but I swear to God I have. So let me just exit this. Quit. Yes, proceed. Load game. See, so midday ride. This is after that. So see, obviously I've beaten it. But yes, this game is pretty cool, but the biggest problem are mostly technical. Like, the loading times are pretty ridiculous. In terms of controls, like, the controller works fine, the keyboard works fine. You can rebind all of these keys, which is really nice. I still don't know what up and, well, I don't know what up is for. It's like W does nothing. There's a volume slider, which is just, oh yes, I love a volume slider. Oh, love it. Subtitle. I feel like you're supposed to have an S there, subtitles. So I feel like that's a bit weird, but that's fine as well. And Dusty Revenge, is that a pun that I'm missing? Is it revenge because it's like sort of like a western, and westerns are dusty? I thought at first it's because of his name's Dusty, but then if it was his name, Dusty, then it would be Dusty's Revenge, not Dusty Revenge. Dusty Revenge sounds like it's a revenge that's particularly dusty, which is weird. But anyway, thank you for sticking around, everyone. I hope you enjoyed my first impressions on Dusty Revenge. Also, be sure to pick up this game on Desura if it interests you. It certainly interests me, and I highly recommend this game. But maybe, if you're a bit hesitant about it, then maybe wait for a patch. And on that note, thank you for sticking around, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it, and GG. I didn't even do that fade to black. Holy shit, the game timed that perfectly. Sweet! Trailer, whatever, GG.